So just to try to make the upstairs a little more clear to you, Eric, this is going to just try to clarify what we've got. So out here, we're looking at the corridor. We're in the attic, of course, but below us would be the corridor, the house corridor that would run the length of the building out to the front. That little orange door down there is on the front, just above the corridor entrance, the house corridor. So this is the area where we've got those 11-foot long beams. And here's our little jog out. So when we look at the exterior of the building on the west side by the post office, this is that little 4.5-foot jog out. So if we come right across here, we kind of have the delineation between the area here that was burnt and has been A-framed. And we would be over the top of unit number 3 at this point. Back on this part of the building, we've got these huge gang trusses. And I mean, it's really built back here. So we've got, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3 of these huge gang trusses, which run all the way across from east to west on the building, giving us excellent roof support back here. I will get measurements of these gang trusses and measurements. Here we've got, you know, just ceiling joists, but what's really important is these massive gang trusses. And then from there we go, this used to be the floor of the second story. Of course, they tore the whole second story off. But let me hop up here and I'm just gonna walk to the back. I should go ahead and grab my tape measure as I go. So I have to make a second trip back there. Position here. Okay, so we're going to walk along this gang truss, the back half of the building. Again, we can see back here, lots of cross bracing. While I'm at it, I ought to get some measurements of the timbers on these gang trusses. So, I don't know if I can hold on to everything at once here, but I'm going to try. So this header is 2x6, well, 4x6 because it's sandwiched. So we've got sistered 2x6s, 2x6s on either side, all bolted together. Not so sure I'm doing a good job here of filming. Let's try this again. So 6 by 4. by 4, then our upright, and then another sandwiched or sistered 4 by 6 there, which is bolted. This member is 2 by 8 true dimensional lumber. It goes down again into our lower framing. Same gang truss down below. So 2 by 6s, 2 deep on either side. Cross member bracing. Our roof deck here are true 2 by 8s, 16-inch on center. Yep, 16-inch on center all the way. And they rest on gang truss to gang truss back here. I'll get total measurement eventually here. So we're coming back. This is where our little jog is on the exterior on the east side by the mini storage. So in essence, we go back there. On the interior walls, probably a little less than 7 feet. I know it was 7 feet on the exterior, but again, good solid walls back here. So I can measure this, tell you exactly what we got. So we've got an interior framed wall back there, 2 by 4s, and we come back here. Of course, we lose the width of the walls, so we're back here at 70, looks like 77.5 inches. So 6 feet, 5.5 inches approximately from that interior 2 by 4 wall, studded wall. If you wanted to go to the concrete interior or the brick interior, go ahead and add 4 inches there. So I'm going to get a measurement of these areas. Again, I assume you want to be taking out all of the old interior floors up here and get rid of this. So we've got support wall on the exterior there for the roof. We come over here. I'll get you this distance on the interior to what would be our first load-bearing wall. Well, and I can't. I'll just get distances here. And then because these interior walls, or what were interior walls, are now on the floorboards of the interior floor. So I'll have to get underneath here and actually get to the load-bearing walls below. But this would be over unit number 1. And then we go over to unit number 2 and unit number 3. So let's go ahead and end this here.